All right. So, thank you for those who have joined me tonight. This is new representative training for those who have joined Avon in the last few weeks. And we are going to chat a little bit. I want to learn some more about you and tell you a little bit about myself. First of all, I'll tell you, my name is Kathy Millard. I'm sure you guys know that. But I have been with Avon. It was 15 years in June, and I started just like all of you. One day, I was looking for ways to work at home, other than doing the home daycare that I was doing when my kids were little. I have two boys. They are now 20 and 17. I I started Avon when they were 5 and 1, almost 2. And I actually was a mental health social worker. And then when I had my oldest son, I wanted to stay home with him. I started doing daycare in my home, and I did that for about 5 years or so. And I enjoyed it for the most part. You know, it's had its season. But while I love kids, I started getting burned out of other people's kids in my house all the time and stuff. So I started looking for something else to do. So I was an Avon customer, and my grandma had sold Avon, so I grew up on Avon. And so I decided one day to contact Avon, and someone signed me up. And back then, it was actually $20 to get started. That was in 2003. It has changed, you know, back and forth over the years. We had the $10 incentive, which most of you signed up with this summer. Um, Currently, there's three kit choices: a 25, a 50, and a 100. But I signed up just like you. I started making a list of family and friends. I got my first order. It was around 80 some dollars. So everybody starts out the exact same way. So I'm just going to share this little flyer here. And I would love if you guys are willing to share with me what brought you to Avon. Why did you say yes to the opportunity? What are your financial goals? How much would you like to make your dreams happen, both short term and long term? And money brings freedom. How do you define freedom? And that's my favorite part about the Avon business, is the freedom to do my business when I want, how I want, and where I want. And how do you envision yourself when you've reached your first goal? Maybe in your first campaign, you want to earn $50, to put gas in your car. Gas is expensive. It has gone down a little bit. So, put gas in your car for 2 weeks. So, who might be willing to share with us first? If you are, you can unmute your line. Please say your name, when you got started with Avon, and if you could answer these 4 questions, or just tell us a little bit about yourself and what some of your goals and what brought you to Avon are. Anybody willing to share? If not, that's okay. I understand. You'll see a little chat box. If anybody is willing, you could just possibly type in the chat box your name, what brought you to Avon, and maybe some of your goals, so that we can share and learn from each other. Okay. Well, I would love for you. I understand, not wanting to share on here. There's actually only three of us. We have Skylar and we have Tracosi. But if you guys aren't wanting to share right now, I totally understand that. Or maybe you have kids in the background or something and you can't. But I'd love for you to message me privately, and or we'll talk on the phone again soon, and let me know what brought you to Avon and what some of your financial goals are. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to talk about was our $10 starter kit. Okay, so we had an incentive this summer where you could start Avon for just $10. It was Share the Love. So with your $10, you receive the 2 Best of Beauty sampler packs, some lipstick bullets, a new sample, Skin So Soft samples, 10 brochures, and of course you get your free online store. And I wanted to show you how you are able to earn the $546 in free products. Okay, so you're going to turn contacts into connections. The first thing that you really should do, if you haven't already, is make a list of everyone you know who wears lipstick, deodorant, and hopefully everybody wears deodorant, and just people and places that you go to, okay? You want to share your brochure, share your website. We also have our daily care collection, which I will show you a little bit, and you should have gotten in your order. You'll want to share your samples and try the products, and just make your list and get your business out there to people. Okay? And this is what you'll earn. So in your first campaign, if you submit any order within one campaign of joining, Avon's going to send you 2 more of the Best of Beauty sampler packs, plus 5 more brochures to share with even more friends. Okay? So you can sell those packs. You can use them yourself. You can break them up and you can let one person try the lipstick. You could maybe demo the Skin So Soft lotion, have people try it on their hands. You can use those however you want. Okay? So submit in any order and you will receive 2 more of the Best of Beauty sampler packs and 5 more brochures. Then, in your second campaign, if you submit a second order of $150 or more, Avon is going to reward you for continuing to share the love. You will get 5 more brochures, plus the Share the Love tote to carry and display your favorite products. It's a really nice sized tote as well. Then, in your third campaign, when your orders submitted from your first 3 campaigns total $500 or more, they're going to send you the premium kit, which normally costs $100. It's a $400 value. You're going to get that for free. Okay? So if you signed up for the $10 Share the Love this past summer, between July 11th and August 20th, you have the opportunity to earn all these products. Does anyone have any questions about that? If so, you can type in the chat bar, or you can unmute your line and ask any questions. Okay, so some of you I've already shared this with, but the first thing you want to do so that you know where you're going to begin with your business is make a list. And I probably sent you this memory jogger. Think of everyone you know, because everyone is a potential customer or new recruit. So you want to create a list so that you know who you're going to be giving your brochures to, or sharing your website with, or sharing the opportunity. Okay? And think of places you go in your everyday life, the hairdresser, the grocery store. School's going to be starting if it hasn't for some kids, if you have kids in school. And of course, social media, Facebook, family, friends. Make a list of 50 people, okay? 50 sounds like a lot, but you actually know more people than you think. I mean, look at your Facebook friends or look in your contact list on your phone. Okay? Start writing their names down. Put their phone number down if you have their phone number, email, address, and just start reaching out to people. Okay? And then you want to keep track of whom you gave brochures to. Make sure you follow up with them. Let them know that your order is due by whatever date, and so on. So make your contact list and start getting out your books. You also want to make sure that you're sharing the daily care collection. Now, this is 7 pieces for only $19.99, $65 value, and you can earn $8 for each of these pieces that you sell. And in your first campaign, it doesn't matter what your order size is, but your second campaign, you need at least $150 in sales to, number one, receive the Share the Love tote and the extra brochures, and to continue to get 40% earnings in your second campaign, you need at least $150 in sales. And if you sell 8 of these in your second campaign, first or second campaign, either one, that's $160 in sales right there. And at 8 of those, you would make $64, plus you would get your free gifts. Okay? So do not forget about this 7-piece daily care collection. You, as a new representative, are the only ones that can share this special deal. So you can text it to people, email it to people, show people in person, share it on your Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, whatever you use. If you can just get 8 of these sold, you will have your $150 in sales that you need for your second campaign. Okay? So on top of that, you want to make sure you're sharing your website and your brochures as well. Any questions on that? Okay. In your kit, you also received the Avon Kickstart for new representatives, and this shows you how you can earn over $1,000 in your first 90 days with Avon. So here's how it works. You are going to earn 40% on all your sales in your first campaign, like we said, no matter what your order size. And with the Share the Love, you get that extra deal. Okay? Then we have this chart, and in your second through 7th campaigns, when you meet your sales goal, each campaign, you're going to continue to earn 40%. So what does 40% mean? Basically, it means for every $100 in orders that you take, you're going to earn $40. So if you're wanting to just fill your gas tank, if that's your goal, you want to sell at least $100 in your first campaign. If your goal is to get groceries for the week, maybe you need to earn $200 to put food on the table. You'd want to sell $500. That would give you $200 in earnings. Okay? So your second campaign, you need to have a sales goal of $150. You'll also get your Share the Love deal, the totes, and so forth. Your third campaign, $200. Fourth, $250, and so forth, up to $400. Okay? And it might sound like a lot, but it's only an increase of $50 each campaign to continue to earn 40%. All right? So to do that, you want to make sure that you're always going back to your list that you made, and you want to continue adding to your list each campaign. Think of places that you can go. Or think of your friends, your customers that you already have. Ask them if they know other people who might be interested in Avon. Ask for referrals. Maybe give them a little gift, some samples, or perhaps you could take those Share the Love, from the beauty bundle. You could break up this Best of Beauty picks and give them a free lipstick for giving you some referrals or something. Use these products to your advantage to increase your sales. Okay? So, and then this will just show you at the sales level, you need approximately 5 to 6 customers, 6 to 8, and so on. So you always want to be continually building your list, talking to new people, asking for referrals, and just be consistent. And whenever you do hand out a brochure, sit right down with them if you have time, go through the book, get the orders in there, or at least get their contact information if it's someone you don't know personally, so that you can follow up with them. Okay? And one easy trick to do that is take Post-it notes, put them on the front of your book, and when you're handing out brochures, just say, can you just jot down your name and phone number or email address so that I can, give you a call or a text before my order goes in, just because I don't want you to miss out. All right? So asking for contact information can be as easy as that. All right, so I am recording. I saw somebody just popped on, so this has been recorded, so I will share the recording in case you missed anything, so that you can watch this later. All right, so you want to sell to get the 40%. All right, so you also, in your first 7 campaigns during your Kickstart, you have the opportunity to earn $50 for every new qualified recruit or person that you bring into Avon. So you not only want to share the products with people, but you want to share the opportunity. I'm sure everybody knows somebody who needs extra money, who doesn't like their job, needs more freedom, has a hard time finding childcare, or needs a second job. Sometimes the first job doesn't cover all the expenses. You can share the opportunity with other people to join Avon, and you can earn $50 per person who you bring into the business. This is for your first 7 campaigns. After that, you only earn $20 per person, but say $20 is still good. So you want to be sharing the opportunity right from the get-go so that you can earn that extra bonus money. And we will talk a little bit later as well, as far as how you can earn percentages of your team sales and so on. So if you achieve all of these sales goals in your first 7 campaigns, and you bring 3 qualified recruits into the business in your first 7 campaigns, you will receive a bonus of $200. So this shows your sales based on these, or your earnings based on these sales. Of course, you can earn more or less. $150 if you bring 3 people on, a $200 bonus. This shows you how you can earn over $1,000 in your first 90 days with Avon. So what do you think of that? If you'd like to say something about the Kickstart or ask any questions, feel free to unmute your line, ask any questions, or you can use the chat box and ask any questions in there as well. I'll give you a moment. If you're just pondering this right now, feel free to write down any questions. You can always text me, message me, email me, call me, and I will be happy to answer any questions at another time for you as well. Lakeisha, did you have a question?
No, just joining in, trying to look over, catch up with what you guys talking about.
I did record this, so you'll be able to watch the recording later so you can catch the beginning, okay? Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay, so that is the Kickstart. One thing I did want to point out is you will receive in your first 5 campaigns, if you place an order of $50 or more, which you're going to want to do that anyway to reach your Kickstart levels, Avon is going to send you a free pack of 10 Avon brochures for those first 5 campaigns. That'll help you reach more people. Also, to get the $50, a qualified recruit is any representative who's recruited during your Kickstart program. They need to have an on-time paid order of $150 or more in their first or second campaign of appointment. So if someone does join your team, you don't get your $50 right away. We have to mentor them, and I will help you do so. They do need to place an order, be working their business, and it needs to be $150 or more in their first or second campaign for you to qualify for your $50. Okay? All right, so I did want to just go over a little bit of YourAvon.com. So this is my account I have logged into. There's a couple things that I want to point out to you. First of all, in the upper left-hand corner, you'll see where it says Avon U Training. This is a great resource tool with all kinds of courses where you can learn different activities and earn badges and points. Check this out. There's an orientation which you'll want to take first. There's information on Aspira, our compensation plan, how you earn money, Avon compliance. So, every company has to have some rules. Your Avon 2.0, which all of you as new representatives should have, but it just launched for representatives. So I'm actually still learning it myself. So this kind of shows you how to navigate around your Avon 2.0. There's just all kinds of achievements and activities. Social selling simplified. This will help you set up a Facebook business page, a group for your customers, and so on. So there's all kinds of things that you want to check out in Avon U. Different activities. There's leaderboards and messages, discussions where you can chat with other Avon representatives. FAQs. Contact us if you need to contact Avon. There's a resource library. In here, you'll find all kinds of resources. We had our Rep Fest, which is our annual conference, back in July, and we earned certifications for going to different classes, so that's their opportunity meeting. This is some slides that you could share with people about joining Avon. There's things on fundraising, Road to President's Club, which you'll learn more about, but President's Club is for our top sellers. If you sell $10,000 in a year's time between Campaign 1 and Campaign 26, you'll enter President's Club, and there's some great perks on that. So check out Avon U. There is a lot of information in here. You will not learn everything in one night. As you can see, I have not done everything yet because Avon U is somewhat new as well. So check out Avon U. It's a great tool for you to learn. Okay? Also, Avon Social is a place that I highly recommend going to. This has different videos, pictures, and things where you can link to your Facebook and Twitter. The first thing you want to do when you go to Avon Social is go to training, because you can watch the training videos. It'll help you set up a Facebook page and so forth. There's all kinds of, FAQs. There's a blog you can read. So check out Avon Social. And as a beginning guide to Facebook, there's some different lessons. Like I said, you will not learn everything in one night as well. Twitter courses are coming soon. So you'll want to learn how to sell your products socially, because everybody, as you know, is on Facebook these days. And you can sell to people throughout the country. And they can order through your website just like any other online shopping. So make sure you check out Avon U and Avon Social. Okay. Some other stuff I wanted to point out is Campaign Insider. Each campaign, Avon posts This every Tuesday at 4 p.m. they do a live on the Avon USA Representatives page, and then they share it here. So this happened yesterday, the Campaign Insider. So there's videos. So if you are on Facebook, check out Avon USA Representatives page. Make sure you like it. And they talk about products. This was from Campaign 19. We have our web office, which you'll want to take a look at. This is where you can see if anybody has ordered on your website. If so, you'll have direct delivery orders. I will show you, like, here's direct delivery orders. I do order myself on my website, but you can see these are people that have ordered, how much they ordered, and so forth. You can pull up their products and so on. So if you do get website orders, it will show up in your web office, probably within a half hour after they order. Let's see. Also in here is an address book. You can add your contacts into your address book by going to Add Customer, and if you put their name and their email in here, they can you can send emails to them through the email service center, and you can even sign up for automated emails. So if you are in my email, like I might have some of you here in my email and my address book, you might have been receiving emails from me. Those are all automated. I haven't even had to do anything. Okay, so check out the web office. Orders here, this is where you're going to be placing your orders. Okay, you can enter the item numbers, which is really the simplest way. So, and you can, if you have them in your address book, you can choose their name, which is great. Or your name will be here. You can put everything under your name as well. But you simply enter the 6-digit number of the items that you want. So, for instance, I have an order here in front of me. Whoops. You put in the product number. Let me put my name in here. Type in the 6-digit product number. They'll automatically put the dash in for you. It'll come up. We can back order 2 campaigns, so if you do this drop-down menu, this is a new product, so it wasn't in the... You can see what the price is, $19.99. You can click Add to Order, and then it'll show up right down here, the items that I ordered. So the Brianna tea, this is, it'll show you the description, and it'll say if it's in stock or not, which it is. Okay? And as you can see over here, these are orders that I have saved. And when you are ready to submit your order, it'll tell you on top when Campaign 19 is due by. So it's if you did get 19 brochures, you're going to submit a 19 order. You need to submit it by 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, September 4th. Okay? Then over here, it'll show your order summary. My subtotal is $327. There were some special offers. It'll show what my earnings are. I'm not going to check out yet, but you go to checkout. Oh, I have some things that aren't in stock. And it'll just walk you through placing your orders. Now, make sure that you are collecting the money from your customers at time of order. Because when you go to checkout here, you're going to have to, oh, shoot. You're going to have to, it'll take you to the page where you submit the order, and then it's going to have you pay for it. So you want to be, and you're only going to be paying your cost, okay? So if, for instance, let's just look at this. My total comes to $289.22. That's before tax and everything. So this would show my earnings at 40% is approximately $82.95. So if you subtract the $82.95, and it would do this automatically for you on the next page, I would be paying about $207, give or take a little bit. Okay, so you collect the $289 from your customers. You submit your order. I highly recommend getting a separate checking account or maybe a debit card that you can load to keep that money separate from your regular money. You check out, you pay Avon your cost, and then the cash that you've collected that's left over is your earnings. Okay? So, if you don't have the item numbers, you can always shop brochure as well. You can see all the brochures, what's news and stuff are in here. And basically, you just put your orders in and you submit it. You pay Avon what you owe them. You keep what's left over. So then they'll send you the products and you deliver or have your customers pick up, however you want to do that. Any questions from anybody right now?
I guess I got a question.
Okay.
So I asked you. So the blue one is 19 or 20?
This one right here.
Yes.
That is actually campaign 20. So 19 is what we're in right now. I don't think you got 19 books because our 19 is going on right now. That way they're giving you more time to collect orders. Did you? This one right here with the ladies on the front was 19. Did you get any of those?
Oh yes. Most of my books is those ones.
Okay. All right. So you want to be selling from those. Don't worry if you haven't because we can. They are actually good for 6 weeks, even though campaign 19 is going on right now. If somebody orders out of them, we can still order from them out of campaign 20 and 21.
Okay, because they gave me
Okay?
the blue ones and they gave me that one, but it got like a red like line on them. It's not. It got them ladies on it, but it got like a red line also.
On
So I
the
didn't
front
know.
right here, it should say what campaign number it is.
Let me go look at it.
Okay. Okay, so we're currently in campaign 19.
Okay.
It's
Because I was confused because when I said should I give them the red book or the blue one, you told me to give them the blue.
I'm
So
sorry, I
that's why
did.
I was.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what number red was. So
Okay.
go ahead and be getting your 19s out too. You could be using both right now because 19 is due Tuesday, the 4th, which is 6 days away. But then we'll go right into 20. So you can, which is the blue one. So you can be collecting orders from both.
Okay. Because they only gave me like 4 of the blue ones and like a whole bunch of the 19.
Okay. Well, start getting your 19s out too then. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Any other questions? Okay, Skylar asking, let me get into chat 1 second. What does it mean when it says available credit when you're checking out? Okay, so let me go back to. So some of you may have received credit, and some of you may have not. If you have available credit, so say you have a credit of $100. Let me take off these things. These ones that don't, so I can walk through. If you have a credit of $100, let's say, and you owe Avon, I want to uncheck those. All right, let me walk through this real quick. Okay, so here's my cart, my order summary. I'm going to check out 11 orders. I don't want to add brochures right now. Okay, so here's my subtotal: $265, $9 in shipping, Your shipping will range anywhere from $6 to $15 depending on your order size. Here's the tax. My earnings is $73.36. So my order total that I would owe Avon right now is $217.28. Okay? I do have a balance with Avon. I do have some credit with Avon. So I have to pay for my previous order, my campaign 18 order, once I submit this. I'm not going to submit it right now. But say it says you have available credit of $200. So once you submit it, you're only going to have to pay Avon's the $17.28 for now. And then say you haven't collected from your customers, it gives you a chance to go back and finish collecting from your customers. Just make sure you never give anybody their products, not even your mother, your sister, your best friend, without payment. Because if you order something for somebody, if you have the product still, say somebody stood you up, because it does happen, you can get credit and send it back to Avon. They will give you your cost back, and you can ship it back for free once a month. So you can put stuff together in a box once a month. So it does happen. So I will say that in the very near future, Avon is going to be doing away with credit. So we will have to pay for our orders in full very soon. So, but that's what that is. You have a credit. You may or may not have some available credit. Okay? So that's what that is. Did I answer your question, Skylar? Okay, good. Any other questions? You can either chat or unmute yourself and ask. Okay, so just to sum up real quick, make sure you're making a list. And I know that Tricosi made me a list of 50 people. I'm going to send her a free gift. Very good, Tricosi. If you haven't worked on a list yet, make a list of 50 people or more or places that you go. Message it to me, and I will send you out a free gift for doing so. And then you want to work that list with your brochures, with your website, and so on. Be sure to be selling the Daily Care Collection. You can sell from this flyer for your first 7 campaigns. So I know Skylar placed an order in campaign 19, so she has 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Through campaign 25, you can sell that. If you're going to be starting in 20, you can sell that through 26. Keep in mind your Kickstart, your sales goals. All right. And also be sharing the opportunity with people. You can earn $50 per person, and they can sign up straight through your website. On your website that you created, there is a place where they can click on to become a representative. Okay. On youravon.com, you want to check out, let me find it. Go back to youravon.com. Make sure you check out the Avon U training and Avon Social, and add people to your web office, be getting orders, and so on. There's a lot of stuff on youravon.com. So, when you have time, play around with it, check it out. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to message me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Also, I do hold calls each campaign with my representatives who are interested for their first 7 campaigns, just to touch base. So if I have not scheduled a biweekly call with you yet, I'd love to know a good day and time that we could talk every 2 weeks, just to help you as you're getting started. And so let me know what is a good day and time for us to chat, because I want to help you get off to a great start. And I'd like to hear what your goals are, your why. What brought you to Avon, how much you want to make, and so on. All right, so that is all I have tonight, unless anybody else has any more questions at this moment. When does the blue book end? I know it starts the 4th. Okay, let me go. There is a calendar somewhere. Campaign Insider. I think at the bottom. Here is our campaign selling calendar. And I'll email this to you guys. Alright, so campaign, we are on 19. Campaign 19 started 8/22, ends 9/4. Campaign 20 goes from 9/5 to 9/18. So it's a 2-week period. Then 21/9/19 to 10/2. So you can find that under Campaign Insider at the bottom. Okay? And I'll email that out to you guys as well. And you can print it off if you want. Alright, any other questions? My doggy's barking a little bit. How do you order outlet books? Okay, Skylar, I will show you. Let me go back up here. Shh, it's my little doggy. I don't know what he's hearing. Okay. Under orders, when you go to order, it says buy brochures right here. Okay, this is new. So let me see. Because, like I said, this 2.0 is brand new to me as well. Let me see. If you go to checkout, let's see what it does. I know it's in here somewhere. I'll find it. Oh, shoot. It's doing that again. Let's click Yes, Add Brochures and see where it takes us. I may have to get back to you on that. Under Products, what's new? Brochures and Flyers. Let's see what that says. Okay, here it is. So under this Products tabs, if you go to Brochures and Flyers, you scroll down, you can see the 20 brochures. Here's the outlets. So Campaign 20 outlets, a pack of 5 is $1.45. You just click Quick Shop and Add to Order. Okay? I think if you scroll down, you can probably see other flyers. Like there's there's Campaign 19 outlets, you know, a little flyer, easy weekend wear, and so on. Okay? You're welcome. Anything else? Like I said, I do have this recorded, and it takes about an hour or so for the recording to download, and I will put it on my YouTube page, and I will share the link so that you guys can rewatch it if you need to and catch the beginning of it, because I know Lakeisha came in a little late, and that's okay. So if there's no other questions, you will have questions, of course, as you're beginning. I am here for you. So feel free to message me, text me whenever. I'll get back to you when I can, usually pretty quickly. Like I said, if we haven't set up a bi-weekly call yet, you know, just 15 minutes, touch base, we can do that. Let me know what a good day and time would be for you. And you want to be selling the products and sharing the opportunity. All right, so everybody have a good evening, and I will get this downloaded, and I will share the calendar with you, and I'll actually send you all these things, the memory jogger, the daily care collection, and all that. So I'll be emailing that out shortly. All right, thank you for joining me. Have a good night.